Thank you for joining us at another episode of the Granite List Live. We are here at SIIA 2022 Engage National Conference and Expo, and I'm your host, Sally Pace. I'm joined by Susan Euteneuer, who is making big waves in the captive industry. So, Susan, do you mind telling our audience a little bit about your company and what you all do?
Sure. My name is Susan Euteneuer, and I'm General Counsel and Chief Compliance Officer for Oxford Risk Management Group. We provide turnkey captive solutions, typically in the middle market, for enterprise risk and also some traditional insurance as well for hard market challenges, those companies that are having a really hard time buying good insurance in the commercial marketplace, but they're great clients.
I think most of our audience is very familiar with what a captive structure is, and the compliance side, though, is often complex. It's certainly for those of us that have not been to law school. So, do you mind sharing a little bit of words of wisdom that people should be looking for or thinking about when considering a captive?
Oh, sure, I'd be happy to. Well, in terms of compliance, two of the things that we really focus on first would be the formation and operation of their captive in a compliant manner. And to do that, it's really, really important that the clients work with us and document their file carefully. They're going to own a captive insurance company, a true insurance company. So there's a lot that goes into making sure that file is built out so that the regulators can review it, can do a thorough vetting, and can approve your captive. The other place where we really see a need for careful compliance from clients is on the insurance side when they have an insurance claim. Although we operate in collaboration with our clients, we're still an insurance carrier. We offer AM Best A-rated insurance. We're really excited about that. And when they have a claim, it's really important that just like with a commercial carrier, they work with us. They document all the things that we need in order to determine whether or not the claim is covered.
Fantastic. So, carrying that theme along, obviously, captives are a large part of SIIA. It's an important cornerstone for our organization. What are some things you've seen over the years, some progress in the captive space as it relates to SIIA, or lessons learned?
Sure. Well, and I hate to kind of belabor it, but I do think that the pandemic has really shined a spotlight on the importance of captives. Some of the challenges that businesses have had. We've had covered claims, and we offered certain coverages that were very helpful for clients really trying to weather that COVID storm. And even for clients who did not have a coverage that would be responsive, they sometimes had surplus in their captive that they could utilize to help keep their business afloat through those troubled times. So I really do think that the pandemic has helped, and SIIA has really worked with the industry in order to make sure that we had the resources we needed to respond.
Yes, I know that's been an important part of the education side of it. So can you share some success stories that your team has partaken in this past year, something you're really proud of?
Sure. Well, we're really excited to expand what we call our limited lines program in particular, and that is particularly to address these hard market challenges around certain business auto coverages, directors and officers, certain property coverages. Really expanding that offering with some great clients and great strategic partners, and for us, it's been a phenomenal growth opportunity.
I'm certain your clients appreciate it too. That additional layer. So, turning back to SIIA and the conference that we're all at, any top takeaways, anything you've heard that really resonated with you, any themes?
Well, one of the things that I really like to get out of this is what particularly the regulators are seeing in emerging trends. Some of the things they're seeing on the horizon that could be challenges for our clients or future clients, and things that we could bring to the table based on these emerging trends. Some of the things we learned from COVID, for example, but some weather-related challenges, some of the world crises and how that has impacted businesses, and so some of those are becoming stressors to clients and future clients, and a captive can provide some great solutions for them.
Awesome. Well, I know none of us know what the future holds, but as you look into the horizon and you think specifically about the self-funded space, and that is what's so beautiful about the captive world, is that you open this universe up to mid-market, smaller size clients. Thinking about that, do you have any predictions that the industry will see over the next couple of years?
Oh, I think that we are really at the precipice of significant growth in this space. The interest around it, it's becoming not mainstream. It's still very bespoke and unique. But I think that we're gaining a lot of traction because companies, again, partially because of the pandemic, have become much more focused on their risk management. What sort of risks do they have on their books that they could potentially shift to a captive? What things are great to insure in a traditional space, but don't quite work as well if the claims get very large, for example. So a captive can be a great additional option for them. And I do think that we're really poised for phenomenal growth in the near future and onward.
Well, that sounds awesome. I hope your prediction does come true. Well, Susan, thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for listening to another episode of the Granite List Live.